Welcome, mi gente. What up, y'all? What up to the collective, though? Welcome, returning and new subscribers. This is your goddess, high priestess, Empress Avala Bandera. You already know the vibes. Welcome, 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 welcome. Don't forget to like the video. Wash your hands when you come up in here by liking the video. This is live. Last couple videos were premieres, recorded, viewed as premieres. All right, y'all. So let's get started. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of Mama Universe and Papa Universe. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of my angels, spirit guides, and ancestors that guide and protect me. I love you so much. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of the gods and goddesses that flow through me as me for you and I collected to use our mind's eye to see always, 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 always in connection to the Most High. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Definitely saw that 111 on the timer. Let's see what we got going on. No. Let's see what we got going on. I'm going to pull some astrology cards first. Hey, intuitive. Hey, beautiful. Hey, y'all. Family jewels. Okay, I'll see you right here. Let's see. Okay. What's the message here for the collective? Here we go. Mercury. Bueno. Communication. How belongs to source over here, the universe. So your connection to the divine source, Most High. The way you think, write, talk, and travel based on that connection, communication. There's a lot going on online here for some of you in terms of networking with certain people. A lot of phone calls coming in here. There's a partnership that's being built up as well. Definitely see a lot of communication, though, with this Mercury card coming through here. Mars. Ooh, okay. Some of you actually have Mars in Gemini placement or Mars in the third house. An inquisitive being. So I'm seeing some form of communication, right? Where people are seeing how far they can go with you. Now, this can be in so many different ways. But from what I'm sensing from this, how far they can go with you based on what you know about yourself. They may not even recognize 313 on the timer that they are presenting themselves or connecting with you in that manner or for that specific energy. But that's what I'm seeing here. But let's see what else we got going on. Let's see what else we got going on here. Where exactly are you, Mercury? Let me refresh this 1 second here. I think it's at 24 degrees. Let me see. Mars in Gemini, 24 degrees, but Mercury in Libra at 12 degrees. Mercury in Libra, 12 degrees. Let's look at this really quickly here. Let's see what's inside this degrees. The burning of a bowl of sage. So definitely you may want to, okay, so you could be connecting with new energies after a moment of being in hermit mode. So you want to make sure that you are definitely saging yourself, leaving your home, coming back to your home. 1 second. So definitely listen, even carry the sage with you. A lot of your cleansing tools. Some of you already do, but you may have stopped doing so. I feel like for the remainder of this year, with the eclipse energy coming through here now, make sure you have your tools on deck wherever you go. Carrying clear quartz, black tourmaline, so that way, you know, you're constantly cleansing your aura. Okay. Today's Wednesday, right? Yeah. Mercury Day. Let me see what planetary hour we in right now, loves. Let me see what's this energy I'm pulling in here. Hold up. You want to check your planetary hour for your location. There it is. Right now, it's the moon hour for another 21 minutes. Ideal. Wow. The moon 20 in the moon hour for 21 more minutes, which is the world card, Capricorn energy. So polar opposite energies here, which could either be Pisces to a Virgo ruled by Mercury, or Sagittarius to a Gemini. We have Leo here at the bottom of the deck. Let's see what else we got going on. Each hour, as you see that website that I posted there, each hour is represented by a planet. So this can also help you in terms of, you know, when it comes to you doing your shadow work, like what happens at certain moments. Obviously, each day is ruled by a different hour. So those hours will change based on the day. As the first hour of each day will start with the planet of that day, ruled by that day. Yeah. What else here? What else? What else? What else? As a matter of fact, I'm realizing what's happening here. Let me get some tarot cards. I'm going to get the Light Seers deck. Yeah. First, let me get the energy cards. Oh, shit. Mercury done kicked in. Here we go. Shit got me feeling like a whole sprinter. I am a sprinter, but, you know. That was kind of like before. That was kind of like before. Let's see. What is the energy regarding Mercury here for the collective, beloved? Ooh. Ooh, Archangel Michael. Whoa. So there's communication that's being cut out of your life. Or something in regards to the way you think, communicate, write, talk, and travel is being cut out of your life here. Again, this eclipse season, new moon in Scorpio coming up, 35, bring that to an 8. Things are being cut out of your life so that way you can connect with those based on the depths of the intensity of your emotions. That is, do you recommend camphor for cleansing? Yes, yes, yes. I sure do, boo. I gotta stop saying that. You're not a ghost. Yes, I definitely do. Put in a jar of water. Make sure you wash your hands after you use it too. For sure. You can get a nice glass of water and place it in there, you know? My grandmother used to do that shit a lot too. Look at this victory. Ooh. So everything that's happening at this moment. All right. So, okay, here's the thing. Some of you could be going through a phase where you experience unconditional love through what you're experiencing now. Others of you, you could feel like you're going through another purge. For those of you going through the purging moment where you feel like you have to cry it out. Do a video recording of yourself expressing yourself, get it out. Use Neptune and Pisces. Okay, because it speaks of the using what's the word? It's not so much electronics, just using the screen. Yeah, using the screen. So this could be your phone, your laptop, whatever you use. Let me see what else is going on here. Deceit. That's what's being cut out. Yeah, major changes. 555, 35 and 25. That's 555 right there. You always record yourself crying. Yes. Yep. Because you know why too, that really does help, because the same thing that you would do with someone, but they just wouldn't understand. You see, the computer screen know all about that. It's just there. It's just helping you to reflect. You feel me? Look at this angel of strength. This could also be, hold up. That's another five though, by the way. That's four fives. Um I just heard take it easy. Some of you have to take it easy here. Because there is no veil in between the divine and the evil right now. And we're approaching Scorpio season, so it's going to get real quick. Straight to the underworld, baby. So, hold up. Adjacent possibilities, 24. Decisions being made. There's so many doors you can walk through here. I'm seeing 22, 55. Look at this. Contract and appreciation. I'm also feeling, doesn't matter which direction you take here, though, as long as you allow Archangel Michael to be at the forefront, you're going to see victory in this next contract that you align yourself with, or this next journey you align yourself with. 6 is here. You could be a kin number 66 when it comes to galactic signatures. 615 could be significant. 10 of Swords, the completion of mental anxiety, but it's the completion of it. Think of this like the final steps of you getting your keys for a new apartment, all the little things that you have to do before the keys are actually handed to you. That's what this feels like. So some of you could also be moving here with the number 7, goddess of the moon, which also represents the chariot. I feel like that's going to be a moment of excitement as well that I'm getting from that too, because I just got like really like giddy and nervous. You're about to really appreciate everything you've encountered. Okay, so some of you are getting to that point. So you had that moment, that journey. You've had the journey, part of the journey where you're like, what the fuck? Why me? You stepped into, overstanding why you. And now you're getting to a space where you can say, I will do this all over again. Because it got you to where you're going, or what's opening up as far as the doors that are opening for you right now. Woo! Yeah, 6 and 6 here. Appreciation, adjacent possibilities. This could have went so many different ways, but it went just the way it was supposed to for you, so you can see you for all that you are. The rose in the bush. Let's see. Clarify this here. What's the deceit? What is the deceit about? 7 of Cups. A lot of options, again, with adjacent possibilities, but this is also Venus in Scorpio, which is coming up on the 23rd of October. And when you know about this energy, you're not going to allow anybody to manipulate you. I feel like some of you have gone through this process for this particular year before you step into your abundance to see everything that could possibly manipulate you. And you can pinpoint it before it even comes to you. Yep, you're the Empress. You're leveling up, level up. She is Scorpio too. Shout out. Yep, 5 of Cups. Mars and Scorpio. We went from Venus to Mars and Scorpio. So definitely this Scorpio season. New moon in Scorpio. Solar eclipse. Eclipse in everything from the gut that doesn't allow you to see your capabilities and what you can do. Okay? Welcome, my love. Because the only thing you can't do is what you don't do. And what you can do is what you will do. See that word will there? And this would be 12. So Pisces energy coming up in here too. There could be a reconciliation once you self undo yourself from whatever it is that would potentially disconnect you from source. Ooh, yep. Welcome, goddess. Disconnecting from everything that will potentially disconnect you from source. Four of Pentacles, Capricorn. Shedding the light on all restrictions. Sun in Capricorn card, Four of Pentacles. Disconnecting from all things that could prevent you from connecting with source. Here we have Sagittarius energy with the Knight of Wands. And you see this enjoyment, this bliss, this, you see how this horse is galloping in the back. She hitting that drum, going at the beat to your own drum, following your rhythm. You could have a moon tone of rhythmic when it comes to galactic signature. Here we have the Queen of Wands, Aries energy, the I am that I am. So this is someone who now has a backbone based on the observation and all of observing their partnerships. You now have a backbone from observing your partnerships. Thank you for your blessings and currency exchange, Goddess D. Infinite fold of abundance to you, beloved. There's a lot of joy here. Okay, from the moment that you self undo yourself from everything that wants to disconnect you from source. This is some, I'm telling you, this is why Archangel Michael here now. You have the wisdom of Thoth pulling through here. Let me get some of my cards. You have the wisdom of Thoth. And you got the 11th house right now at the bottom of the deck in the first house, 111. And Aries is under that. That's another one. Another one. Listen. I'm loving this right now for y'all. I am. Purge what you got to purge out. Because I'll be okay. Let's right quick. Because there's certain things that some of you may want to tell certain people to get it off your chest. That shit's gonna go on one ear, if that, and out the other. Or that shit just may fly over their fucking head. So don't even stress yourself about that. Okay. Just use that as fuel for you to see, oh, okay, I see why I gotta make these certain moves. Because as the other messages were saying, the last two is more so you being a chosen one. The chosen one is one who answers the calling of their power of free will. You don't have to accept the programming that's being shoved down into your dome. And this is why you're having tower moments. You notice that with the tower, there's a crown coming off that building or what's been built. So let's see what else I got for you, baby. Let's see. Talk to me, source. What do you have here for the collective regarding Mercury's energy? Talking to the... This speaks of self-healing, physical health. Yellow seed. You're being given the power of flowering through the action of target, staying focused, through your awareness. Planet Jupiter, which is going into Pisces shortly, which speaks of allowing divine grace to step into your life and shift things from the root on up. Number 4 is this? Yeah. Emperor energy coming through here. Yeah, this is a major reset because I'm seeing a lot of the first house pull through, which is connected to Aries, which is your life force, your temperament, your persona. Based on your heart. So to reconnect with the heart, you're also passing through those situations that disconnected you from it. And the closer we get to this new moon phase of cleaning the slate once and for all, it's like, yeah, look at that new beginning. And this popped up, yeah, number 8. Whew. Mm-hmm. Ingwas. Completion of the initiation, the God hero, Haru. New life, joyful liberation, a new way. Strength to reach completion. There you go. One must fertilize the soil for one's own liberation. Some in the past may have felt guilty for fertilizing your own soil for your own liberation because you were told to take care of something else or someone else. And that leads me to what has been at the forefront in terms of having children. At what point did it become a standard where you're having children or people were having children for their children to take care of them? Having to take care of them, not wanting to, having to, because there's a difference between you doing what you love to do and what you have to do. And this is where a lot of the guilt trip and manipulation starts to, you know, form a seed to even be fertilized. You know what I'm saying? So it's like all is changing as it says. Then you got the seed creation, genesis process, evolution, energetic burst, the inner child, and male sexuality. So I'm seeing there's some divine masculines here that has had a lot of pressure to deal with and now are learning to handle it. This could also be you, divine feminine, the masculine within you, because of all the things that you've seen growing up, whether it be your parents, aunts and uncles, people you were around during your teens or your own experience. You know, when it comes to your own experience, this could be the masculine or feminine that you're with and the families they come from, that with you being around them, because energy is fluid, becomes a part of you. It starts to make sense to your vessel because you have allowed it to enter your energetic space. But now you're getting to a place where you're completing that initiation, which is what it was. Your initiations are the experiences in life that you go through. It's not, for me, an initiation is not something you can pay for in terms of money, because the biggest payment you'll ever have in terms of an initiation of reconnecting with your soul is going to be the experience or the challenges and obstacles that you are willing to take, so that you can gain the wisdom to reconnect with your soul. And the moment that you do that, you're doing that for past generations and generations after you, and those that are here right now. So yeah. Archangel Michael definitely helping you out with this beginning. We got the word no coming out here clearly. So the yellow color, yellow, is significant again. We have yellow warrior and the yellow seed. So you've received a new seed of being a warrior. Again, the spiritual warrior would be Aries. Through the power of intelligence, through questioning, being fearless, and then planet Saturn, there goes obstacles and challenges in the throat chakra, saying what you got to say. And knowing when not to say, because you may not have to, only because it doesn't need to be said, because they won't even hear, let alone listen to what you have to say. So that's like a waste of energy. So, yep, says no, this is new. So no to the old, yes to the new. Or no, this is not new. Greetings, Fatima. I was trying to connect with my Aries rising. Take the mask off, baby. Take the mask off. Okay. Take the mask off. I would say for that, let me see. See what degrees it's in. See what degrees it's in. So that way you can connect to the energy of that particular degree. Says this is new. Ooh, see, divine guidance around you now. I'm telling you, you see 1033, 133, and you're seeing this message at this moment. Archangel Michael is surrounding you. Ask him for protection to guide you, to guide you when it comes to certain connections based on who you are. To show you where to connect, who to connect with based on who you are. And whatever does not serve you, to remove it from you before it even gets to you. I feel like some of you just got to ask, that's all. Because you are generational wealth, and you have all the tools of and for success. So you're being given the power of the number 4, the solar seal, which speaks of flowering. Just stay focused on your target and make sure your target is something that you want, not what you don't have and what you don't want because you don't have it. Then you got the cosmic parents coming through here, letting you know number 13 is also significant because you are an ancient divine feminine, divine masculine, and you are remembering. That's what these experiences are about, for you to remember. And you have a spirit child. You're becoming that cosmic parent on planet Earth because you're designed to bring heaven on earth. We have the 3rd deacon here. Let's see if there is a sign. 3rd deacon, Libra, would be Jupiter and Libra. So I'm seeing an expansion in partnerships once you decide, you want to connect with based on who you are. And subconsciously, there could be fear-based thoughts, fear-based vibrations, because it's going to cause you to have to be yourself, which shouldn't be a problem. And this is where you're also shedding old skin, because if there's a problem with you being yourself, it's something you're still connected to that tells you being yourself is not good enough. Fuck them. I said what I said. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. Said what I said. We got Libra coming here. We just spoke about that. And look at this. The Most High makes it all possible and definite. What other people think about you never was your business anyway. We were taught to do that, though, because we were taught to be a certain way that had nothing to do with being authentically you. And the moment you become authentically you, enjoy the journey where people misunderstand you, because it's showing you more. 2828 showing you more about you knowing yourself. Because when you were playing the role that they wanted you to play, everybody was around you. Now you being who you are. Some may want you around, but they might not respect who you are when you're being authentic, but they want you around. Make that shit make sense, bro. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And out of the 5 that we got visible to us physically, I gotta see something, gotta smell like, taste like something, sound like something, touch like something. Listen, you feel me? Listen, I feel like that's why a lot of generational wounding keeps happening, because it's like you could have people around you that be like, humble yourself. No, man, fuck that. I'm going to be in my power. I get it. I get the whole humbling experience, but sometimes it's those same ones saying humble yourselves are the same ones that be like, who do you think you are? You just got to pay attention. They telling you to stop being you because you showing them a part of themselves that they not used to. That ain't none of your business, though. You do what you do, though. You do what you do until they decide that they going, but that ain't up to you either. Which is a beautiful thing. Less stress. I was to tell you, man, when I be coming on these lives, y'all be having me going. Look at this. Uh-huh. Shiva fell in the box upright. And I am dancing on my grave. Look at these two. I'm telling you about this underworld. Look, Osiris and Shiva. Who's this? These are your mentors. You think they coming out here to play? No. 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 They not coming out here to play with anything that does not want to transform. No. Wow. The fact that these two is out here like this, though. The guardian of Gaia and I am dancing on my grave is what these say. Let's look a little bit more into this. For Shiva, it says here, when we release an issue, we allow it to leave our attention and transmute energetically of its own accord. It may resolve, it may inflame. Either way, its energy keeps moving and new possibilities unfold. Take this awareness onto the dance floor, whether public or private. Dance, shake, and move stuck attention out of your system in full, unfiltered expression until you collapse in exhaustion. When you are ready, rise from the floor and imagine the issue energetically transmuted into a phoenix of blessings out from the ashes of composted worries. I love that. Shiva to some means the auspicious or favorable one, and that's you. So if somebody's telling you to slow down and you're the favorable one, which also speaks of Jupiter's energy, Jupiter, Libra, third deacon. I mean, it came out. The message definitely came out. Whoever's resonating with this and you hear in this live, you're the favorable one. You're the auspicious one. You're the one that connects or attracts beauty in life. Not everybody gonna like that. Take it from me. When I tell you I clean that slate, this is why we 331. Dummy. This is what I be saying. I don't do the word friends. I don't do that no more. Loyalty is different in this day and age. The green man. Then we got the crusader and magician. I'm telling you, y'all on some other shit. And then you got the Ankh out here, the whole key in your hand. Listen. The green man, Osiris. Okay. Take a step to activate the green man within. Consider figuring out how to burn less gasoline, use less disposable paper and plastic products. Learn how to grow an organic garden. Volunteer at a local farm, beach cleanup, or river cleanup project. Yeah, this said keep it pure, keep it clean, get the toxic shit out your life, basically. It says, let me see here. Pick up some trash in the street. Yeah, help Gaia. Be the guardian of Gaia. You'll see how she bless you. What movie is that? Like, she'll become your own adjustment bureau. That's what I'm saying. Call on your guides, your angels, especially Archangel Michael out here, to connect you with what is connected to you based on who you are, and to remove the energies that do not connect with you from ages to just a block away. And if y'all ever sat here and listened to me do my affirmations and shit, I'd be like, I don't got time to replay with people. I don't. Let me see what else is coming out here with these astrology cards, because these cards is just giving right now. Let me see what the angels and ancestors got to say too. Un momento. Yeah, it's time to level up, y'all. It's time to level up. Because I'm coming to y'all yacht parties Level up. Let's go. Let's go. We ain't got time to be playing out here. The good life is there. The great life is there. Let's do it. Let's do it, y'all. Let's do it. Look at that. Look. See what I'm telling you? Jupiter. Bow. Right there. Jupiter and Mercury. Check y'all out. This one he ain't got no wings. You see him flying though. Confidence, courage, self-knowing, belief, it says here, and luck. Preparation meaning opportunity. And then the seventh house. Oh, this is a partnership for real. So some of you are going to 35, 55. Yeah, 35 was Archangel Michael, and it was just 55. So you may be connecting to people who are going to open up your heart chakra. And this is where the completion of the initiation could also happen. Or it could happen before they even arrive, just because you can sense that they're on their way, or this opportunity is on its way, something that you truly desire, and it opens up your heart chakra. When it opens up your heart chakra, I'm gonna let you know this, okay? When it reopens, when you reconnect with your heart chakra because you're receiving something that you desire deep from the womb space, it allows you to create. You may go through flashes of what was blocking you prior to that. Don't let it take over you, though. That's all I'm gonna say. Just don't let it take over you. Just know that that's not a situation in your life anymore. And the reason why you can say that out loud to yourself, that if these things rise up again, they're no longer part of your life, because you wouldn't receive what this desire is if it still was. Let's keep that in mind. So let's see here. Look at that. The Chariot at the bottom of the deck. There's movement. There's victory. This could be someone at a distance from you too. Yep. Jupiter, Sagittarius, speaks of traveling. Ace of Wands, passion and new beginning. Appreciate you more, honey. Welcome, loves. Welcome, Nina, baby. Page of Wands. There's a lot of Sag energy putting through here. So this is a sage, a wise one, someone who loves to study themselves, as you all do, because y'all be listening to my ass talk for about 2 hours and shit. So you obviously like to research yourself. I love that. I love that. If you don't love you, let me tell you something. Can't nobody else love you more than you love yourself. They can add to it, but it won't be more than you loving yourself. They can surely add to it. Please do. Please do. But as far as all of it, from the beginning to no. You gotta do that for yourself, beloved. You know what I'm saying? What's this Jupiter along with Mercury in the 7th house here for the collective? I'm liking this one's vibe right now. I don't know about y'all, but this one right here. Flying without wings, that's my kind of person right there. Can't tell them shit. Look at this. Mars in Pisces, 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and it's the Moon card. This moon energy is not playing. I'm telling you, there's a lot that's being removed out of your way, so that way there could be further communication about unconditional love I'm seeing here. Because that would also be the Ace of Cups in terms of Cancerian energy, which is supreme unconditional love, spiritual fulfillment. Listen, when you in a partnership of unconditional love as it is unconditional. We just got to add that as, Anyway, when you in a partnership of True love. Let's get the love cards. Okay. You gonna know. Especially after a transformation. Especially after a transformation. It doesn't look like any of the others because you're gonna be more patient with yourself. Things are gonna flow effortlessly for you. Like there may be things that you have in mind that they may state to you either that day, the next day, at some point. It won't take more than 72 hours though. So I'm sensing a deep psychic connection amongst two. There's an expansion of that. Yep. A deep sense of wholeness because you got Jupiter and Mercury. And Jupiter rules Sag, Mercury ruling Gemini, as well. Mercury rules Gemini and Virgo. But here we have, I feel like these are two people who are healers that are coming together. Different ways of healing, but you have something they don't have. Look at the Hierophant popping through here. You have something. Where did this come from, though? Anyway, you have something they don't have, and vice versa. So this allows the completion. Love yourself first. Yep. What's this? Flirt. Tell me, there's something coming around the corner here for you. Calling in your soulmate. Extend your lighthearted energy to others, which is why it's important to remove yourself where you can't do that. Mercury and Sag, oh yeah, it's hitting. Ashe. Forgiving and learning. And that's another thing too, that when you do step away from whatever it is that doesn't allow you to be in this lighthearted energy, because once you recognize that you can't do that and the reasons that are what's causing that, you have to be mindful to release and heal it so you could experience more love in the present moment, as it says here. Look at this one. It seems like, why does this look like Archangel Michael though? From that card. When I said ask him to remove people or situations out your life, and they're gonna be like, no, please tell her let me back in, or tell him to let me back. No. No, so you can release and heal also whoever it is that's being blocked from you. We got a past life relationship. And again, these past few days, I feel like this reconciliation message that also comes out is connected to this. I feel like yeah, because it's the stars that are aligning. Each and every one of you have a star quality that is connected to another. I won't be surprised if religious factors is popping through here soon, because I'm getting that vibe too, where when it comes to religion, you are just using one out of the 5 fingers of the hand. When you're on a spiritual journey, you're using all fingers to be able to grasp the whole of the bigger picture, as well as what is right in front of you. So I feel like there's a recalibration of a spiritual mindset with Gemini and Jupiter here. Now, is my calendar up here? 44:55 on the timer. Let's see what else comes through. Archangel Michael, playing for real. trust. Yes. What do you want them to trust? The situation is calling for you to have faith. Look at that. New love. Tell me more here about this trust message. Divine feminine. Your divine masculine is actually working with your guardian angel. So that could be a profound spiritual connection right there. But they may not express themselves the way you do spiritually. At least not yet. Going back to testing to see how far they can take you based on who you know who you are. Seeing how far they can go with this. Because they know exactly who they are. Ooh, telling you. Past life relationship. They know. Oh, they know. Worth waiting for. The ones who know, and if they're supposed to be the one for you, they're gonna say something. They're going to say something. And this is one of the points where I agree with Cam Newton too, where he was asking, it was somebody that he had on set, asking them, do you feel that it's okay for a woman to approach a man because she knows what she wants? And some men actually move that way. They may know what they want, but they may also want to see, because it can go either way. Oh, come on with it now. I love love. I'm telling you, that's one thing about a Sag. I love me some love. Real. For real, real. Let's see what else we got. Make the effort. Look at that shit. Right there. I'm seeing like when you're in class and you're like, do you like me? Yes or no? Written on a piece of paper. You're passing notes around with this flirt and this make the effort. So that's how innocent and pure this love is that's coming into you guys' lives. Give your relationship a chance, it says. Work on your partnership. Now, because we have Mercury and Jupiter, this could be working on your partnership of your Venus sign and its polar opposite. So working with the Taurus and Scorpio energies, see what planets you have in the 2nd or 8th house in connection to that. Exactly. Listen. Stay optimistic about your love life. Continue to do your offerings to your ancestors, your spirit guides, and your angels. Keep feeding them so they can help you because they obviously out here putting in that work. Okay? Some of them like sweets. Some of them are requesting offerings that are child approved. Like I was telling someone this the other day. I was like, if I'm making something healthy, I'm always making it to be child approved. This song just started playing. Finances and career, not to worry, beloved. You are shifting from this, where it may have been an issue or a factor in your love life. Let's see what else. These are my kids are my judges, for real. Because you can make, let's say if you're making oatmeal. See me, this is how I like to make my oatmeal. I make it with coconut water, dates, cinnamon, nutmeg, and the oats I'm choosing to use. And I may heat it up a bit so the oats can get a little bit softer. Then I put it in a blender, and then I put it back into the pot to, make it warmer or hotter. And that's perfect for a toddler or baby too, by the way. Not this other shit that they be having out here, giving baby tummy issues. You say we run it back. Okay. Coconut water, dates, oatmeal, nutmeg, and cinnamon powder. Sometimes I'll add chia seeds in there, depending on the mood. But the sugar you'll get from dates and the coconut water. I mean, if you use coconut milk, you're gonna have a ball with that one. Just let you know that right now. So yeah, I'm telling you, y'all getting this horse food, this quarter mile of food. I'm telling you, and when your ass got get on that track, you better make sure you eating something that's gonna not have your ass hitting that wall sooner than you supposed to. Because when you're at that wall, free yourself. You won't be able to until you cross that line. Yes. Oh, yep. And then you can heat it up a bit so the oats can get, softer. And then depending on the type of blender you have, because you don't want to fuck up your blender with some hot liquid in there. So you can do it without putting it into the pan to make it softer, and just blend it and then, stir it up. And as you're stirring it up, smell it, put some love into it. Never cook when you're moody. Like if your mood is off and you got an attitude, I highly suggest you go get something to eat, say your prayers over it, and enjoy your night. Do not cook in a bad mood or, in a depressive or anxious state, because you're only going to be putting that back into your body unless you're actually cooking and the mood changes, Give your relationship a chance comes out here as we see it. Okay. It fell on top of stay optimistic about your love life. Let me see what's going on here. Release your ex. Some of you, like it said before, no. It's not your ex. It is not your ex, because this is new. It's not your ex. Some of you, this is for those of you who have a toxic ex. Like it's not, look at this shit. I took these cards up and it says, pay attention to the red flags, the signs of cautioning you. I am that sign. I'm telling your ass now. If it's toxic and you got to think about it and it's like causing anxiety or it's putting you back into this depressive mode, that ain't it. Love don't move like that. It never did. Any thoughts you have about this person in your life that you are considering someone to be in a commitment with, you should always feel that lighthearted energy. Trust. Again, I'm telling you that there you go again. Codependency. This is restrictions here. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So this is someone who wants to be in a relationship and choosing to be with whomever. That gives them that opportunity, even just a glimpse of it. That better not be you. You better not be in here right now. You better get up on out of here. High love. You deserve that. Not this other shit that you're supposed to be releasing and you're not. Somebody just left too. Although that number does fluctuate, but that was funny. So let me see. Let me go to the angels and ancestors. Split the deck. The sun card enjoys success and happiness, especially with the solar eclipse. New moon, Scorpio, followed by the lunar eclipse, full moon. So when we are in eclipse season, it's a solar eclipse when it's a new moon and lunar eclipse when it's a full moon. Be open to healing information. Exchange energy to create abundance. Let's see. This is exciting. 355 or 1555. Ooh, intuition. And when I looked over this way, the cards are kind of toppled over here, and you got the 10 of Pentacles peeping through with the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, and the 5 of Cups is right under that, which is the second time we're seeing this 5 of Cups, which is Mars in Scorpio. So Mars in Scorpio season will be going retrograde. Give me one segundo. Okay, so we got, there goes the 21. Intuition and the root chakra. Just had a Mercury moment. Hold up. One moment. There. No. Let's see. What in the what? I'm gonna find it when I'm looking for. Okay. It wasn't the gloss I was looking for, but this will do. So let me go and see something. A brand new world. Yes, hun. Let's go to Mars retrograde. Yeah, that makes sense. 5 of Cups. It would be 5 of Cups energy, October 30th. Mars will be in retrograde to the 12th of January, where stress levels and hostilities increase, where the god of war calls you to fight some battle and reassess how you assert yourselves, correcting past actions and mistakes, fix something around you, tackle a difficult task which requires a lot of power or energy, which is 10 days away, which would be more like a shadow phase of it right now. Be careful of accidents, bites, cuts, and burns during this time. Inflammation of any sort is much more likely while Mars is retrograde, which will be October 30th to July 12th of 2023. Prior to that, we have Mercury entering the sign of Scorpio on the 29th. making your mind more suspicious or obsessive about certain topics, tapping into secrets, the occult, hidden motives, or details of others, deep psychological realizations as well. So we have Mercury entering Scorpio, which is bringing forth deep psychological realization. So for those of you who are in a partnership, this is something to be aware of. If you notice your partner having these fluctuation in moods, you know what I'm saying? So that way you don't feel like it's you and shit. Just saying. So let me see what this is talking about here. Mm-hmm. What is the message regarding the intuition for the collective? 1600 on the clock, which is a mile. When it comes to your intuition, some people can't even walk a meter in your shoe. That's literally less than a step. Get a mile. Can't even walk a mile in your shoes. Most people can't even walk or run a regular ass mile. So let's not even talk about your intuition, beloved. Come on now. Intuition, again with the Ankh. So some of you may want to use your Ankh if you have one, or this could be something you've been thinking of getting. Go ahead and get your Ankh then. You're being asked here to connect more with source. Mm-hmm. The third eye. Big time. So where's my star cards at? You have the direction guardian to choose your own path here. Choose your own path. Something about availability. This is random. Availability in a particular complex or home that you wanted that wasn't available, that you just said, it's not going to be available. I'm seeing that becoming available for some of you here. You planted the seed from the moment that you desired it. Let's see what these star cards is talking about regarding the intuition with the third eye here. You're seeing now activated earth, and this is the same image in the past life card. You're seeing now your past life in this life, present, past life, present power, which is a card in this other deck, which I'm going to grab for you to see what the message is there. So, okay, this is like follow the signs, pay attention to the signs. The signs are cautioning you. Let me see. See? Same image here. The earth is activating for divine unions. Look at this one here, the wedding card. Power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. All right, let me listen. Let me listen. Hold on. Past life, present power, energy signature. So get more familiar with your galactic signature. Just Google galactic signature and type it in. That's the only thing. That's one of the tools that you can use as far as connecting to the cosmos, where you don't need your time of birth. So some of you could be a yellow seed or yellow warrior, is what I'm getting from this, from the previous message. Let me see. What's the message for the collective? Based on the imagery. Wow. Am I taking that? Okay. You trigger for something to enter your life. Until you recognize what you've triggered is going to be set in place. Time out. Okay. Time out as you go through the transformation. 33, 404 right now. Then you have, after the transformation, you have the action of illuminating the shadow, which is basically confirming the intuition. The shadow is the root chakra. Let's see what about the root chakra now. Let's see what about the root chakra. Let me get all of these cards up here. Let's see. What about the root chakra? Let's go to the zodiac cards first. Let's see. Thank you, honey. Let's see. What about the root chakra here? Let me shuffle this again. Wait. What about the root chakra here? Illuminate the shadow. Focus on a solution when it comes to. Ooh. Uranus in the 12th house. Your ass is in the 12th house. The house of self-undoing. Listen, what's today's Wednesday? It usually happens on a Wednesday. I feel like I'm about to kick somebody's ass on a Wednesday, or I'm like this. Well, it could be other things too. However, Uranus in the 12th house. You are very intuitive, perhaps psychic, and are attracted to unusual beliefs in religion or metaphysics. Your need to be independent in thought fights against limitations placed on you by others. So that's the shadow, the solution. We're going to get to it. Okay. During one period in your life, you may spend time alone in foreign countries. There goes the Jupiter, Sag energy of traveling, something at a distance. Spend time alone in foreign countries or strange places. The greatness of this, or the positive of this, the light to it, is you are humanitarian and compassionate. On the negative side, without bringing it to the light, you are subject to sudden and unexpected adversities. So you can easily gravitate to adversities if you're not in a compassionate state, which is why you're receiving you're taking the lid of the potential within yourself to connect to sudden changes due to enlightenment and awakening, because the 12th house also speaks of hidden enemies. Hold on. What's in the 12th house here? Okay. Let's go over here. What are you guiding them to do? I have the animal oracle cards. Instinctively, what are you guiding them to do to focus on a solution when it comes to the 12th house, which speaks of self-undoing, hidden enemies, the area of their life that could be overwhelming, which causes them to yield to a greater cause or power? What are you guiding them to do? Be the bear, unconditional love. Yeah, bring more love into the situation. You could be an Aquarius, moon in Aquarius, or something about when the moon is in Aquarius. Let me see. The moon right now is in Leo, the polar opposite to Aquarius. This could be something that occurred during the 4th and the 6th that you're being asked to release. Now, that's going to be 111. It sure is. November 1st, the moon will be in Aquarius. So you're being asked here, as far as the 12th house, you're being guided to rest and enjoy yourself and others. I mean, that's self-explanatory, right? That's obvious. You're being guided to rest and enjoy yourself and others. Don't put yourself in situations where you don't fucking enjoy yourself. Just saying. Create balance in your life. I'm not laughing at you, I'm laughing with you. Create balance in your life and follow your truths. You will intuitively know when and how to take inspired action. You have immense inner wisdom and physical strength. Now, there goes that solar plexus energy, that fire in your belly. Hmm. Stay calm, be observant, and wise. You've already gone through this challenge already. Apply what you know. What does it mean when multiple houses are empty in your chart? So when you have an empty house in your chart, it's a space where you have to focus on the house above and below it, because those energies surrounding it are basically putting itself into it. It's kind of like, I like to look at it as air pockets where you have the ability to breathe in this area of your life, but it's still being influenced by the house before and after. So, and that's with all this 11111. Wow. So let's see here. You got the B, creativity, cooperation, productivity, and the cougar, assertive, wise, and decisive. So it's important to be very wise right now when it comes to um, what your intuition is guiding you or showing you when it comes to the powers that you have. As the base root chakra speaks of I have, which is also connected to Taurus. I have second house. You have all the tools that you need. You have all the tools of and for success. You are generational wealth. You just have to realize your worth. And the North Node is in Taurus with the South Node in Scorpio. With the moon's energy of these eclipses that are coming through, it's going to help you to cleanse all of that so you can see it fully. If you can't see, it's because you're choosing not to, and there's a delusion that you're connected to. Or people around you, especially if you're an empath, you're picking up their energy. Now, when it comes to illuminating the shadow, damn, Source, y'all in here today. Illuminating the shadow. Start paying attention to what you feel, what resurfaces while the moon is in Pisces. Because while the moon is in Pisces, this is the time where you have to decipher your emotions from someone else. Because everyone has this, it's a hidden connectivity, connection, because Neptune is the lord of the invisible. So whenever the moon is in Pisces, and let's say if it's a new moon, boy, new moon in Pisces, that's as dark as it's gonna get. So let me see, because that's gonna be the next time we approach moon in Pisces is November 3rd and 4th, which will be it's going to be right before the lunar eclipse. Wow. So you heard what I just said. That's happening before the lunar eclipse. And we just said the moon. I'm telling you, use these energies. Stay focused on the solution. The signs are cautioning you. They're all around you. The key to it is to bring love into it because it's light. Any bit of light and darkness changes the entire scenario. Yeah. Become inspired. You're being guided to change something in your life. Become inspired, follow your heart, and creatively build your future with today's decisions. This is one powerful ass message. I tell you that though. I usually feel them, but you have no limitations and there are no boundaries to your capabilities. Any assistance you need will always be found. And you already know the importance of bees. If they're not here in this realm, we wouldn't be having this conversation. So you are being guided to be attentive towards others, says the cougar. You could be the youngest, but still moving like the oldest or the eldest or the elder. Okay. You are being guided to be attentive towards the universal nudges in your life. Make your decision, take a risk, renewal, and source knowledge, and step outside your comfort zone. North Node, Taurus. If you change your approach, you change your direction. So for some of you, direction, which there's a particular element that you constantly connect to in these moments where you feel like you're going through the dark night of the soul. Use the polar opposite to what that is. So let's say, what's the best way to put this so I can generalize this for y'all? Okay, that's all right. So it's like if from what I just stated, this is like you have to know your south node, which is always going to be the polar opposite to your north node. Okay, which is going to also be a different element. You normally connect with water. So if you normally connect with water, all of the water signs are the polar opposite to earth signs. Scorpio, polar opposite to Taurus. Cancer, polar opposite to Capricorn. Pisces, polar opposite to Virgo. So obviously if you know, are in the heart space, you're being asked to intuitively go into the root chakra. Put it is basically like replanting. It would feel like replanting. No one knows the feeling the soil has when it's being dug out for a seed to enter into it. But you definitely have the birth of creativity coming through here, beloved. Yep. Connect more with earth instead. Yeah. Yep. And then also seeing where, if you're using AstroSeek, you can see the transits of your natal chart. You got the blue flame here, something's being activated. You can see which house it's transiting as far as your north node and south node. So you can see what's going on. Here's another thing. If you're aware of progressions, their progress moon, you'll be able to know a little bit more about where you're at when it comes to your journey based on the degrees of your progress moon of that year. One second again. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely your moment right now. I got you. This you coming soon. We coming soon for you, beloved. So let's see here. What's being illuminated in the shadow? Wow. Trust where you're led, even if it's a shadow period. You're being guided to clean out your mental closet, release emotional baggage, find your inner child, and design your life your way. Open your eyes, mind, reconnect with your heart to the opportunities around you, and stay in one spot long enough to appreciate the moment. You may want to get you some yellow flowers, and then you got the phoenix right up under that. Y'all, I'm telling you. If I don't come back on live later, I'll definitely post a video where, you'll have the ability to chat. But I feel like there's definitely another message for y'all here. So I'm going to pull another card here for the solution. What is the solution based on the completion of initiation to close out a cycle here, a karmic lesson, to receive the reward due to taking the lid off potential, which also speaks of the new moon. Some of y'all could even be feeling this type of sensation flow through your body with these ascension symptoms. I feel like that's a change in your core values here too, with Venus at the bottom. What is the solution here? Based on where you're guiding them? Capricorn. Saturn. Let me see. Let's look at this. Aquarius, 18 degrees. Okay. And it's also going direct. Saturn will be going direct. That's what, the 23rd? Yes. Which is also when Venus enters Scorpio. It's going to be a sign of relief here. Restrictions, the intensity of restrictions. Ooh, heart chakra is definitely going to be opening up here. So if you're feeling anxious right now, you specifically have to stay focused on right now, because the anxiety you're feeling is more so where you're going next instead of focusing on where you're at now. If you're stepping into depression, you're staying somewhere in the past. We need you to be right here, right now. You may be thinking about what's going on later or what happened in the past. But where are you right now? That's where your main focus is. This is where you can do more work at. Okay? So for some of you, that literally means rest. Rest. Because the sun is always going to rise and set through its own journey. I just saw an entire orb from the side of my eye. It was beautiful though, as slow as it came through. It gave the vibe of this gift card here. Look at this though. Unexpected income at the bottom of the deck. The solution is to focus on your work and what you can control. Even in the space of work, focus on your own task, your own duties, and stop getting frustrated about what someone else isn't doing that you have to take on. Because those little things in that moment is actually preparing you for when you step into your entrepreneurship. What else regarding the solution? Mars in the 6th house, more of work. Yeah. Very methodical when it comes to the way you move. Being very methodical. So the solution is to be methodical about the way you move. And being methodical with the way you move is using the tools that you currently have, not focusing on what you used to have and what you don't have. Because what you have right now is where you're supposed to be. or what you're supposed to have at this moment. So look at this fourth house, your home and the roots of your being. Let me grab some moon cards because I was definitely going to grab that when I saw the base chakra card. So we're going to clarify this base chakra energy right now. Take time to breathe out. The end to a tough cycle approaches. There we go. And that's connected to Shango's energy as far as fire department or fire trucks. Justice. Take time to breathe out. And the disseminating phase is connecting to the wanting gibbous. So this would be, what is it, like the 15th or so of November? Let me see something. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. So because I said 14, 15, I'm seeing moon in Cancer. And that has come up quite often. And this is the fourth house, speaks of the home and the roots of your being. The end to a tough cycle approaches with full moon in Capricorn, polar opposite to Cancer. You and your loved ones are safe. A personal issue is reaching a resolution. Just take time to breathe out. Yes, some of you just need to rest right now and just enjoy, the moments of brings you that type of feeling of enjoyment. Just put it this way, what's going on as far as like the cosmos, and we're approaching eclipse season. This is the best time to step aside and go about your business, because nothing will come of this situation. Void of course moon. There it is. What else? This could be with family too. It's like, don't that's going to be the heaviest load. I mean, for some, it's not even that. This could be close friends that you have, because you talk more about what it is that you plan on doing with them that you made with your own family, and they become your family some way, somehow. So whatever you categorize as family, and that may not be going on the path that you're going, or, unable to communicate with you, not for the purpose of understanding you, but just to move forward in life without the animosity of anything that may have occurred in the past. You are good enough here. Nothing will come of the situation coming through. New moon in Virgo and full moon in Virgo showing itself here. Don't let your past hold you back. So a lot of Virgo energy is popping through here now. Let's look at Mars in the 6th house. Mars in the 6th house. First of all, if you got a North Node in the 6th house, you're able to work with others, diligent. You have very high standards. You seek to be of service, great with detail, sensible about health. A South Node in the 6th house. You could be fussy, finding fault, nerve-wracking perfectionist, fear of rejection, argumentative. Mars in the 6th house, though, in your work, you set out to accomplish things. Keeping impulsiveness under control will make you more efficient. You drive yourself hard and expect others to perform at your level. So this is for those of you who work with people where you feel like they don't complete their task and they more than likely get paid more than you. Let the universe guide you through that by you just doing what you have. Make sure you do all your tasks first. Okay, do all your tasks first. And if you feel like doing whatever they were supposed to do, because it may end up becoming your task depending on the way the shifts are. This is a personal message for some of y'all. Just do what you have to do. Just do what you have to do. Because the moment it becomes you know, overbearing, that's a moment for you to make a decision if you still want to stay there, if you're in a space where you're not being seen for your value. Granted, you have to do what you have to do, but if you notice that you're being misused, or you know you, your check don't match your value, then you already know you gotta, do something different. You drive yourself hard and expect others to perform at your level. You have vitality and energy, but are prone to careless accidents. On the positive side, can initiate new work methods. Negative, we have at times intolerant and argumentative with coworkers. Let's see what else I got here. Okay. Mars in Capricorn. Signifies force and energy kept under control to be used when necessary. That's Three of Pentacles. Mars in Capricorn is connected to the Three of Pentacles. Signifies force and energy kept under control to be used when necessary. As a person with this Mars position, you are fierce, magnetic, and commanding. Your strength lies in obstinacy, could probably say that wrong, and ability to endure. When obstacles block your path, you run over them roughshod. You have vigor and a dynamic force, and also quiet self-resilience. Your sexual nature is earthy and passionate, but the element of self-control marks your relationships. At times, hot-blooded, sexy, even romantic. At other times, you are chilly and disinterested. What you usually do is channel your formidable power into the direction that serves you best. Mars in Capricorn in their youth often have a secret love affair with an older person. At some point in their lives, strong personal ambition tends to project Mars in Capricorn into the public eye. So you're definitely someone who loves to work, though. You could have multiple jobs, like 6 minimum, or streams of income. So focusing here on the solution to illuminate the shadow, and the solution is to undo yourself through this transformation from whatever it is that prevents you from connecting to source, to see the solution clearer from the eye connected to you and the Most High, third eye. Okay, y'all, that's your message. Look at this. You have activated earth coming through here, the blue flame. There's a spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time, Jupiter energy again. And then under that, you have baby steps. Take action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. And Moon in Aquarius, because this is 216, 7 of Swords, there's going to be clarity of the deception. Trust where you're led. Don't make the clarity that you're receiving about any form of deception, even about yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Just move forward. Just move forward. Because in the 7 of Swords card, there's the person carrying through 5 swords. Right? It's 5 swords, yeah. So the 5 of Swords speaks of Venus in Aquarius. Venus is core values, your self-worth, your finances, emotional security. You have to be wiser about those that you're choosing to connect with, so that way, especially again, if you're an empath, because you may find yourself going on this uprising and you hit this downhill like no others, because there's something around you that doesn't belong there. So this is your your soul, your spirit's way of telling you or getting rid of it. But yes, my loves, be well. I love you. I will see you on the next live or message that I upload and we're in the chat. But until then, baby, ciao.